let's get into just a little bit of quick news. Let's see. Just days after his most embarrassing moment of the season, Chiefs pass rusher Chris Jones addressed why he didn't give maximum effort on the Jaguars' game-winning touchdown. He said his social media accounts weren't deactivated as an attempt to avoid criticism. He says, it's a teaching point for me, a little adversity. Jones said Thursday, I can't think the play is over. It's a learning lesson. I thought it was over. I thought we had him down. So I kind of stopped and was about to celebrate. Then I realized he wasn't down. For anybody, for anybody coming at Chris Jones about a lack of, I guess people don't say the embarrassing moment or that he wasn't playing hard or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a great track record of playing hard. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on this play right here. Even though I mean they wasn't stopping the Jags, the defense were having a very hard time. But when he says I thought he was down, I can really see that because I think a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, from the TV thought he was down. But definitely if you're on the field and you're standing behind the offensive line and you're looking, it probably looked like he went down. Then he popped up and started running, and you probably thinking like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was down. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see that. And sometimes things look better in hindsight, but you know, at least on the video, you know, it does look like he's not trying to go get Trevor Lawrence. But as long as mentally he wasn't like, I'm not even going to try, then there's nothing to worry about. And like I say, I think he has a great track record of being a very tough nose, being a very good, you know, one of the best defensive players in the league for the past 5 years. So I give him the benefit of the doubt on this. What do you think, Rodney? You think he was shellacking?
This one is classic because I got a bit of a story to tell. I'm gonna comment on this one and then I gotta run. I'll try my best to be with you full show on the next one. But
okay, perfect.
I'm gonna comment on this one because, as you know, my 11-year-old daughter, your niece, is a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Yep.
And we watched this game together. And we watched this play in particular in real time, and we've watched it over on replay several times since then. As the play was taking place, at no point did I think that he was down. Now, I'm not in Chris Jones' mind. I will give him somewhat the benefit of the doubt because his track record is impeccable. He goes hard, man. I mean, he had a death in the family last week, and then he showed up to the game like in a suit, like right before the game. I mean, this dude, his toughness, I think, and his willingness to play cannot be questioned. But on this particular play, I questioned the whole team because Trevor Lawrence fell down, and it was obvious that no Chief had touched him. This isn't college.
Right.
In NFL, if you go down, you can get back up. He went down and he fumbled like Fredo with the gun in The Godfather.
Oh my goodness. I'm watching that joint tonight.
He fumbled around on the ground for an extra like second or two. He gets up, and these guys were not worried about getting. When I look at Chris, it looked like his head followed Trevor Lawrence. Now, maybe he felt like, oh, I can't get over there in time. But there were cornerbacks over there. There were other other teammates that were in closer proximity than Chris Jones was that I felt like had a way better chance at getting to Trevor before Chris Jones did. Now, the fact that Chris Jones stood there and walked over, that looks bad. But he had teammates closer to the play that could have got to that man.
Yeah.
And that play looked very, very suspect. I wanted to bring that up in the last show, but I don't want to come with my lead conspiracy theorist hat, but that just looked very suspicious to me.
Yeah, it did. It like I said, it looks very, very, very bad on the playback. When you look at it, it looks very bad. But yeah, we look. These are things we have to monitor. You know what I'm saying? We go monitor these things like this, especially with Chris Jones and the Kansas City Chiefs, because you know what I'm saying, there's gonna have to be some explaining at some point with these Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, we giving
Yes,
them.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? My grandma, she like the Kansas City Chiefs. Every week, she like, I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna turn them loose. You know, she always she gonna like Detroit next. Watch what I tell you.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So